Hey guys, what's up? My name is Way and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. Now this part is going to be a bit of a catch-up part. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a Templar hideout, an Assassin's seal, get some viewpoints along the way, and collect a few codex pages when I come across them. And if there is time left, then I will unlock the next area of the Venice map by triggering the memory that's actually behind me. So, trying to get up this church is the first hurdle we have to overcome, because the Templar hideout is actually inside this church building, and the entrance is on the roof of this building. And I've fallen down. Because why not, you know? You might as well fall down everything, eh? Okay, getting up here the same way we did in the mission where we learned the jump climbing ability. And not being able to get to the highest point. Okay, avoiding the guards, and the door is right down there. Okay, I don't care about you, guard. And let's get inside. Okay, so this is I think it's a church mission. Oh, church mission. Well, not such a church mission as we got to do actually everything in it. Well, we do have to do everything inside of this church. And looking at it, it kind of reminds me of the Assassin's seal in Firenze, within Il Duomo da Firenze. It actually really reminds me of that, looking at this now. And I think we've got to go across there and then collect our reward. So, first things first, I'm going to jump down and see if I can't find a way up towards where we need to go. Okay, this seems good. Could have also gone across the other side. And then getting up here. I thought I can use those candle holders to hang on to. Okay, and then jumping backwards. Or climbing around. Okay, I might have messed up already. Okay, no, I didn't. Jumping backwards is basically putting the stick back, but that is only for... Well, you need to put a stick backwards in reference to what camera angle you have at that moment. Because if, let's say, backwards is left, like right now, backwards is actually to the right from where I had the camera before. So it really depends on the camera angle that you have for jumping backwards. So now I'm pushing right to actually go right. And doing this a little bit easier. But this also goes for jumping sideways. I'm not going to do it now because I'll fall to my doom, but I'm sure I'll be doing this a little bit later, when it's safe. Okay, now from here...
Bene, ora ho modo di risalire in caso di caduta.
Okay, that's good. Now getting across from here might be a bit tricky. If I do that, I fall. Luckily, we can get right back up and see if we can't do this some better. Yes, okay. I saw that ring on the wall and I thought that's what I need to get to. Actually, what I want to show you, sideways jumping, just hold the right trigger and press left and X. There you go. Or, well, the X or its equivalent, of course. Okay, going across this sideways. Okay, yeah, going down here. And then up. Shimmy across. Go, go. And then I'll jump down, whatever. And then this. That was late. Okay, and now within these what do you call these things in English? Another word I'm looking for, but I don't know it in English. I'm sure a text box will fix it. Because I can't think of it for the life of me. Maybe I'll remember it in a second here, but otherwise a text box will pop up, or already will have popped up, and all this rambling is for nothing. Now there might be a secret room or a secret area around, but I'm not going to search for it. Okay, leap of faith, and opening up the door. And I already heard the treasure chests. Look at that. Okay, that's another 500 florins added to the bank. And some more. And some more. And I actually see I have 11,000 florins. 500 more. That gets us up to 12,000. Now I think we'll get 3,000 to 5,000 out of this. 2,000. Less than I would have liked, but whatever. We have the Templar treasure, and we have completed this side quest, because it is actually a side quest. Although those assassin seals are also a side quest, but I like to think of them as a main quest because you get some sweet armor out of it. And we're climbing out of the sewers. Fine. Whatever. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to get to a smith to see if I can buy some more armor. Now I know there's one right here. Okay, armor. Then we're going from Masaglias, and get the van braces, but not the chest guard. It's 27,900 florins. Look at the resistance stat on that one. Jesus. Vambrace is also very good. I'm not gonna spend my money on it now. I'm gonna repair what I have. And there's nothing else I want in the weapons category. Nor the small weapons. I will, however, get my throwing knives up to max. And my smoke bombs. Might I need them. Okay, so I'm going to do a codex page. And then after that I'll do an Assassin's Seal. So I'll meet you at the first codex page. Okay, so I know I said codex page. This doesn't look like a codex page, does it? No. I actually, when I opened up the map, I saw that this viewpoint was very close. And I think I saw a brothel right there. Ah, fuck it. I guess I'll be going there in a few moments. But look what this viewpoint has brought us. Some more money. Okay, so now I'm really going to do codex pages. Okay, so there's one over there, but that is behind the line which I cannot cross. Because that's the next area. There's a codex page right there. So I'll meet you over there, and then I'm going to go to this Assassin's tomb. So I'll meet you at the codex page. Okay, so we're here at the codex page. And the guards are. Okay. So, you two first, and then you. Then grab you. Headbutt, punch, knee. And boom. There we go. Smooth. And now I'll be meeting you at the Assassin's Seal because there's no more codex pages which I am going to get in this part. Okay, so we are at the Basilisk, I think. So is this a basilisk? Yeah, I think I debated this in the last time we were here. That this is a basilisk or not. Anyway, this is the Assassin's Seal here. I remember quite well, and it's a series of parkour puzzles. Now I'll show you everything, of course, but it's kind of a it's a puzzle, but it's also quite spelled out for you. The thing that kind of sucks about it is that everything is timed. So that's gonna be a bit sucky. That's the only thing that I don't like about it. Okay, a nice entrance and opening cinematic as always. And now let's get to that sarcophagus, which will trigger every trial. First time I entered this and I saw that, I thought, well, this is going to be easy. And then I saw this. Solve the 4 trials. So let's start with the top one then. Okay, so the clockworks is setting up. Setting up. And we see the road we gotta take. And there's the lever. Now you hear that the clock is already ticking. Now I want to reset it by stepping on it. So now it's reset and I can take my time for this one. Now, because this is parkour and it's meant to be a bit hard, the camera angles are gonna do their best to fuck you. Yeah, the camera angles are really gonna do their best to mess you up. Like that. So, anticipate weird camera angles. Okay, how much time do I have left? About half. Okay, so line up properly. There we go. Camera angles shifted. And now I have to shimmy across, which is always taking more time than you want. I have about 4 bars left. And now I need to climb up the organ. And then from the top, jump over to the lever. And that is the first jumping trail done. And it's taking a lot of health. Okay, so now let's do the left one, as seen from the bottom. Okay, so this one isn't too hard, if I remember this one correctly. Which I don't. So I'm going to reset the timer and figure this one out as I go. Okay. So now, climbing up here, having a fixed camera angle, and going across, jumping to the side. And then actually climbing up before you go around the corner. Climbing. And then also getting up here. Running up the wall. Making use of not the very top one, the middle. Then basically getting up, and number 2 is done. Now time to get to number 3, and then you'll piece together what kind of symbol it will make. So this is the next one. Okay, yeah, this one isn't too hard. So just run in between the church couches, basically, and get up, go around. Beware of the camera angle, it's going to be fucking you. And then going across in the most efficient way possible, and then getting up, and then seeing we haven't got much time left, luckily this one is quite easy. The only thing you might worry about is that you don't have enough jump time, ability, which is actually true. Now position myself before the timer runs out, hopefully. Yes! Okay, got it. I was actually kind of worried there. So she saw in the cutscene it's making a familiar symbol by now. It's making the Assassin's symbol. Now I think I saved the worst for last. Because this one is quite annoying as I remember it. So let's get moving quickly. Okay. Again, jumping sideways. Well, not sideways, jumping at an angle for some reason. Okay, getting up. And over and across, which hopefully I have enough time for. It would actually be really, really bad on the developer side to not give the player enough time to actually do some of these time trials or timed events. There's always enough time and room for you to do this. But for climbing, there's a bit of a trick you have to do. You need to find a way to get up higher than you actually can, the game actually sets you up to. And then jump at the lever. So now we're going to be entering the burial chamber. Spooky. No, actually not at all spooky. Now we'll open up the sarcophagus, but not before we rob them of every treasure they have ever owned in this place. No. And actually I think at the level that we are, down, basically, is actually supposed to be the basement of this church, which actually is seen in, I think, the Da Vinci Code movie, which there also is a book of, if I remember correctly. But that doesn't matter. That whole thing, there's a scene of it, and I think there's a picture. There's pictures of it all across the internet. I may edit in a picture of it. Not that I've seen it in real life, because the line to get in that, to get in the church, when I was in Venice, it extended past the palace, past the Palazzo Doge, Palazzo Ducale. I'm sorry, Palazzo Doge is another thing. The line extended past Palazzo Ducale. In the picture that I edited in the part where I did that, you can't see it, but really the line was insane. Now there's still a glyph in this, I think, unless I did it in that part. So I think there's still a glyph on the top of this, so I'll meet you on the top of this tower. And I think, looking at the time, how much I'm struggling with this, I'm going to end of the part after this. Unless I already did the glyph and then I'm being stupid, but then I'll meet you at Leonardo's workshop. Okay, so here we are. A pentacle. No, not a pentagram.
Da omicidi. La gente vede solo quello che ha imparato a vedere. Quello che l'organizzazione vuole veda.
Okay, so we need to ID it. There it is. Houdini's grave. There's also, how do you say? This is Gandhi, by the way. There's a hint. He almost beat them. He also had the apple. Gandhi's funeral progression. That is actually access denied. Fine.
Sono in caccia. Dove sarà finito?
Oh god. 8, 6, 7. 6 is 1. Might it be 817 then? And then also align it in that way. But we need to align it exactly as being that. Okay, hold on, I'm going to figure this out. Hold on. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I actually searched it on the internet because I've been here for about half an hour and I couldn't figure it out. So the solution which I have on the wheel is correct. Now I have to enter in these slots 3, 1, 2. And that will allow us access. And there's the code. So I cheated a bit, but at least we have another part of the truth, which I still don't know what that's. Well, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it gets us in the long run. So, you know what? I'm going to go to Leonardo's go to Leonardo's workshop and trigger the next mission. And I think it's actually a short mission because we're basically just gonna get something and basically that's it. So, onwards to Leonardo's workshop. Hey, hello treasure chest. Hello guards that are protecting it. Hope you don't mind slitting your throat. And also, ooh, you are a hard one. Come on then. Okay, throat slit and money gained. Oh, 1,000 florins. Nice. Okay, so the reason I'm going to Leonardo's workshop is because I feel like I haven't done a whole lot in this part. So that's the reason why I'm still going to do this next mission. And I think we're gonna get a cool new toy to play with.
Ezio! Dio mio, sei vivo! Ma è vero? Dicono che hai ucciso il doge.
Cercavo di salvarlo, Leonardo. Ma la verità conta poco. Non ce l'ho fatta. E ora sono l'uomo più ricercato di Venezia.
Beh, la fortuna ti arride. C'è il carnevale in città. Il periodo in cui tutti girano a volto coperto.
Sono qui per questo. Hai una maschera per me?
Sicuro, l'ho qui da qualche parte.
Grazie, amico mio. E ti ho portato qualcosa.
Oh, un pezzo del codice. Ah, piuttosto complessa. Sembra un nuovo progetto. Un meccanismo per la polsiera, ma non una lama. In effetti sembra una specie di arma da fuoco, ma grande quanto un colibrì.
Com'è possibile?
Non ne ho idea. Costruiamola e vediamo.
Armeria da fuoco. It's small as a hummingbird. And I actually managed now to pick up the word for hummingbird in Italian, colibrio, or colibria. One of the two, I didn't hear it exactly. But that triggered something in me. It actually, colibrio, or colibria, it is very close to... Yeah, we have a pistol now. It actually is very close to the Dutch term, to the Dutch word for hummingbird, which is colibri. So now, as you can tell, this modification is quite loud. Now we have the advantage that there's fireworks everywhere, as is tradition in Venetian carnival. And this is probably one of my most favorite modifications or tools within this game. We get to use it very little. Well, you get to use it as much as you want, but there's no like fixed there's not a lot of fixed times that you need to use the pistol. We'll get to use it soon enough.
Allora vorrei parlare col tuo amico Antonio. Ultimamente ci vediamo spesso a casa di una conoscenza comune. Lo cercherai lì, nei sestieri d'Orso Duro, a sud. Chiedi di sorella Teodora.
Sorella?
Beh, sì, in un certo senso sì. Sorella. Ah, Ezio, oggi comunque non puoi andartene in giro armato.
Grazie, Leonardo. Ora, quella maschera...
Yes, so now we have Venetian carnival mask. But it's not the kind of mask that you think of when you think about a carnival mask. It is actually quite a nice mask. I'll show you now that we are in the light. This is the mask that Ezio is going to be wearing for the duration of the next few parts. So anyway, I'm going to go to the southern district of Venice, and I'll meet you back there in the next part. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, leave a like. Let me know what you think of the video in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell so you're notified of when I upload. And now everyone is wearing a mask as well. And we are in the festivities. Anyway, I'll see you in the next part. Take care.